Hey-do! I'm in an excellent mood tonight because it is actually gorgeous outside right now. It is a whole 45 degrees. It's practically summer. That's 7 Celsius for the folks who use the actually more civilized Celsius scale. But it is great out. I've actually got a window open to crack, and the cats are all sniffing out the window right now. And I forget what the fuck was over here. You're right, it's practically spring, though. Oh, yeah, this is the place I can figure out. Yeah. Hey, when it's been, like, negative 15 for, like, 3 solid weeks... Actually, I want to state very plainly to everybody that this is not spring. This is what you call fool's spring, which is where you have some warm days in February that make you think it must be almost spring, and the weather does this to lull you into a sense of complacency before it slams you with another blizzard. But I realize this, but I'm just going to enjoy it while it lasts.
I feel great.
Yeah. Exactly. This is false spring. A week from now, we'll probably be getting another, fuck knows how much snow. I know how this works. But that doesn't mean I'm not going to enjoy it while it lasts. Exactly. Well, actually, I usually winter start seeds in milk jugs outside. So, it's, I started starting seeds in January. Oh yeah, that sounds fun. Yep. We actually, a lot of people around here do get spring flooding because obviously a lot of people around here literally live on the Mississippi River floodplain and in low-lying areas. We live on a hill, though, up here, so we don't have problems with that, thankfully. That was one of my criteria when searching for a house, actually, is we wanted it to be on higher ground so we didn't get... Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's fun. Yeah. No, we purposefully got a house on higher ground so we didn't have that problem. My grandma used to have that problem all the time. My awful grandma. In her basement. She lives on low ground, but I saw her fight with that for so many years that I was like, nah, I'm not about that life. Yeah, I've lived in the Midwest for too long to trust the first warm snap. Because I know that just about the time you start enjoying it and going, oh, spring's here, that's when Iowa goes, LOL, and slams a blizzard and down on your head again, so... Oh, that's fun! You wanted an above-ground pool, right? Yeah, yeah. Honestly, we had an above-ground pool when I was a kid, and sure, it was fun and all, but it's so much fucking work. It's not worth it, in my opinion. But I'm not a huge one for swimming anyway. Like, I'm a good swimmer, but it's not one of my favorite things to do, so... Whew, yeah, wow. See, I never thought it got warm enough, but... Ah. To be fair, you can find houses at like 10k around here too, but at that price range, it's usually a matter of going, okay, so what's wrong with it? Oh, yeah, okay. Like, there's gotta be something really wrong with it if you're getting a house for that price around here even. Oh, racist hell, gotcha. Yeah, I really want to play that game. It looks really good, actually. I love survival games like that anyways, but that one looks really good. Yeah, I saw that it's really pretty, but like the graphics are like good, but you know, I don't know how they did that, but ah, there's the door. Okay.
Must be blocked from the other side.
Ah, fucking figures. Ah, I see. But I tend to really like survival type games like that anyway. So that's kind of right up my alley. Ooh, more spam. Wonderful. Kitty! A kitty? And now my kitties are like, what? What do you want? You talking to me? A baby. A puppy. Puppy. A puppy. Another baby. Cats are right now literally going, what? Baby? Yeah, that's me. I'm baby. No, don't stand on the computer, bib. Bad kitty. Aw, that's sad. No, you don't need to slay on the computer. Oh, jeez, you're fat. The big kitty. Sorry, Muffin is right now trying to lay on the laptop, and I had to move him. And he's a big boy. He's not really fat, he just has big bones. Oh yes, he's helping. Now he's sitting on lap and helping. That's very nice. That's very nice. He has lots of fur too, because he's at least part Maine Coon, the vet says. So there's just a lot of cat. Just lots of cat. He's just a big boy.
Peasant's daughter, she seizes me, red, plunders my head.
Bib bib. I say bib bib, and he goes meow. Oh, thank you for the butthole.
What are you doing
in my
here,
face.
in
I
the middle of
appreciate
nowhere?
that.
Ah, a visitor for Chad the Bewilderer, the most radiant and
Chad
rakish
the
riddler.
Bewilderer.
Do you have
Hey,
the wits
there's
to
nothing
best
wrong
me?
with Madman.
There is cake in it if you do.
For
I like
cake,
cake.
I'll answer any mind tease you have for me.
Fucking right.
My head is forged with the hammer, hurt with sharp tools, smoothed by files. I take in my mouth what is set before me.
Iron is forged with tools, and a keyhole could be the mouth of a door. A lock and key.
Wonderful. Your wit sparkles. But still, another one. I saw a strange thing, wonderful of shape, singing in a tavern. Its beak underneath
What is
stood
it got in
upon
its
splayed
pockets?
legs that cannot
Sorry,
walk.
sorry.
Something that sings. A musical instrument. The bladder that whines and wheezes through pipes. Bagpipes.
Very good. A tricky one that few but the
I
sharpest
wonder if
needles
bagpipes
can
were
sew.
actually a thing in the
Now,
900s
the
or
final
800s, whenever
test.
this takes place.
With my roof of tears, I am driven far and wide on my avenging path. When I shake the forest, I rumble the fruit from the trees.
Thunderstorm?
Rain covers the earth like a roof, and the rumble of thunder and lightning can shake acorns from a branch. A storm.
You are brighter than the sky lantern. Your wit outshone
Yeah,
my
I'd
words.
have to look that up,
and
'cause I don't
such
know
a
for
feat
sure.
deserves 3 cakes.
You're right, I
But
do deserve cakes.
unfortunately, I do not
Oh, you
have any.
fucker! The cake was a
So the
lie!
cake was a lie?
Do not pout. Have a reward much more worthy of your talents.
Goodbye, Chet. Your riddles were a fun diversion.
Stay a while. Read some more of my scribblings. I do not get many visitors. Your presence sparked my mind.
I do
Rare
appreciate the
thing out
Portal
here.
joke, though. Portal's one of my favorite games. No, it's okay. I appreciate that, and that's what I appreciate about you. Oh, I can't kill him. Too bad. Wonder if I can kill this lady or dude, though. Yeah, and just see the difference between them. You're very right about that. That's always a good time. So, like, right around this age, actually, so... How the fuck did I miss that deer? Hang on, somebody's at the door. County assessor dude, all the houses in Clinton County are getting like remeasured and remeasured for property line stuff this year, and guy's here to do my house, so he just needs to wander around outside and measure the property lines. He just wanted to let me know so I wasn't going, who's that weirdo wandering around my house? And get, because apparently he doesn't want to get shot or something. That's very interesting. I honestly didn't know. Yeah. God damn it. Am I suddenly not shooting this game? Oh yeah, no. Opposite side of the... Over here in the US of A, it is... In my time zone, it is 1:30 in the afternoon, so... I probably can't take them quite yet. Okay. I'll let you live for today. Even though if I attacked you right now, I'd probably get my ass handed to me. Well, they also have to measure, like, the outside of the houses and stuff, so that's, and it's doable. A while ago they came around and, like... they came around and, like, people marked where the property lines were so they could find them even under the snow. So now they have to come around and, like, measure the exterior dimensions of the houses and property lines and stuff. And they do it every, like, few years, so it's not unusual. They have to keep county records up to date. Stop moving, rabbits. Ah, God damn it. All of a sudden I can't fucking shoot in this game. No, that would be, like, illegal, so I'm not gonna do that. Oh fuck, he's already under so many fucking curses and hexes. Anything else right now is just kind of overkill.
All we want is to share our music with the world. Devote yourselves to godlier activities! You
Why's this guy just chilling around tits out?
Why the wailing?
We are a band of bards, ahead of
Oh,
our time.
bards, that makes
Musical
sense.
prodigies, even. But that madman, the
Well, it's kinda
self-proclaimed
super
Bishop of the
invasive over
Ruins,
there,
is
so-
our biggest critic. He calls our playing the devil's
I mean, I'm not fucking with
bagpipes.
his property
That
lines.
strange
That's
instrument
illegal. There's
made of
nothing illegal
leather
about
and bone.
donating some mint
It does
seed to his
wheeze like
garden.
an old woman.
He drives away our audience with his doom-knelling. All we want is to bring a little joy to this jilted generation.
A worthy aim. Maybe he needs convincing of your talents.
You would volunteer? Ah, you are a lover of fine music. This is surely
Oh, I did say,
an
why
omen.
is this man hanging around with his titties out? And then he's like, I'm a bard, and I'm like, oh,
Thousand
that
devils.
makes sense.
Great.
Hey, Killjoy, fucking Killjoy, being like,
Why not let the boy play music? He brings pleasure to the people.
Music is the devil's wind
oh, for
breaking.
fuck's sake.
Foul and rancid. I
Actually, I
as the
think I've heard the
Bishop of
same spiel
Ruins,
about
will not
rock and roll
stand
music
for
from
it.
a few people.
Bishop of the Ruins. Is this title
I mean,
Alfred
true,
given?
so...
It is God-given. He spoke to me as I stood one night pissing against the stones. I am his instrument to stamp out the devil's
If I
tune.
can, I will totally murder
You and
this
I
man.
must disagree.
Ote conspecto hominum quale dilex.
Oh, I can fist fight the priest. Excellent. I've wanted to do this a lot in real life, actually. I love it when you just beat the You know what? Any game that lets you beat the shit out of a priest is
You
right
have
up.
done us a great service. I will compose this.
I can kill him.
May you continue to make merry harmonies.
Ah, there we
My
go.
bishop. Smack my bishop.
It is the birth of rock and roll. His name's Stephen King. Fuck, it is. This is the birth of rock and roll. Yeah, we'll just throw him over here. A kitty? Let me pet the kitty. Let me get out of my way. I want to pet the kitties. Kitty? Pet. There we go. Pet the kitty.
Helvet head of oak.
I mean, yeah, it's not a good take, but it's a take, I suppose. Honestly, just for being able to pet kitties and doggies in this game, 10 of 10, best game of the year. Man, this is a pretty game. And then it lets you, and I for one appreciate that about it. I know. Exactly. Saint of Buzzkills? Saint of being a fucking joy-killing prick? Yeah, Saint of being a boring loser? I don't know. Any of those would be good. There you go. Rude. Yeah, who the fuck? Oh, hi. Oh, hey, I got points to use. No, it was a tiny fox noise you heard. They just look pretty.
Jesus, you're not pretty.
I know, right?
Inductus in temptation, sed libera nos amaro.
Bjorn Cavern. Let me guess, there's a bear in there. I have a streamer icon now?
Why are you praying here?
We pray for strength to face the one within that cave. A devil in man's form who commands the beasts themselves.
Oh, sounds like
Many
a cool
times
guy.
we have seen him feeding the wild beasts and speaking with them.
Yeah, sounds
Even
like
the
a cool
wolves
guy.
do not savage him.
Are
Sounds
you
like
sure?
a nice guy.
You Christians are quick to
I
name
did the
devil
same
that
fucking
which you
thing
do
in
not
Syndicate.
understand.
The birds in this wood are restless and swift to attack. Only yesterday, a fox snatched a babe from its crib.
Well, maybe
Have no
its
doubt,
mom should have been watching
he
it.
who
God.
walks backwards is among us. Either he will come out of there, or we will go in.
Have y'all considered that maybe you're pricks? Ooh, mushrooms.
Feels stronger
Stab all of the
already.
priests. Correct. No, actually, I'm way more likely to side with him than y'all. So, you know, just going in
Is
there
this
to
the
see.
lair of the man?
If he is a pretty cool dude. Oh, he does have a bear. Who's the good boy? Who's the good boy? Who's the pretty boy? Hey, dude, what's up?
You keep company with a bear.
Oh,
You, as
okay.
the monk says.
The animals be my friends. I hear them, and they hear me. They hurt this one, now they want to hurt me.
But you have set your
Agreed,
beasts
the
on
priests
people
are
before.
pricks.
Thems that hurt my friends get hurt. But I never hurt no baby.
In
He
Kent,
seems like a nice
I came
man.
across a man besieged by the animals of the forest. He was killed by rats in the end.
Then he got his due. He snared a she-wolf for her pelt. She were pregnant.
How do you know that?
Just know. That's all.
I'm on this guy's side.
You have only been defending those you love. Stay here.
Well, gotta-
Tend to your friend. I will see to the monks outside.
Don't kill him. Don't want that. Scare him off. It's the animals they fear, remember?
Aw, you're a nice man. Don't kill him. That's gonna be a little rougher than what I planned at first, but I guess we'll give it a go. But if that doesn't work, I will murder them. So, you know. He's just, yeah, he just wants to chill with his bear friends. I mean, come on.
Have you slain him? Or has the devil's tongue swayed you?
Pax eterna est una via ad
Well, it's only given me the
emundationem
option to assassinate.
adheret lumbare ad furore de hominibus
Kill anyway? Yeah, you're right.
rudi ascabra multi autem sum in numero.
Yeah, problem solved. Now I just gotta get rid of this. Just gonna throw him in the bush over here. Ah. I know, I keep saying you mount one head on the front door, and everybody else falls right into line. Problem solved, problem staying solved, go me. I know, it turns out that people, I mean, yeah, that'll wash out when it rains.
I do not know if you are what they say you are, but I've seen to your tormentors. I laid about them with my blade.
Blood brings blood. More will come. Things worse now. Eowyn and I better go somewhere else.
I did what I could. Farewell then, and good fortune.
What a nice man. Nicer than me, arguably. I should start advertising, or what's this? Bandit camp? Looks like much wealth I could take. I should like just start advertising myself as like priest removal services. Like, do you have an infestation of priests? Take care of that right away. And Ivor's priest removal services. 100% priest removal or your money back. I mean, fuck. If I could chill with a bear friend and some wolf friends in the woods, that'd be like fucking life goals right there, quite honestly. Well, all I'm gonna say is that stabbing people in the neck tends to take care of a lot of problem people. I've said before, I could totally be a mountain hermit so long as I had an Ethernet cable run up to my mountain hideaway. And there were people who would deliver pizza out there. Yeah, that would be pretty.
Pay for your sins!
Well, shit. Now I should run the fuck away. Well, shit. Run away! Run away! I need a bush to hide in. Fuck. I'm not here. Nobody can see me. I'm not here. The thing is, I know where the cheese vaults are, and they're not actually all that far away, relatively speaking. Back into the bush. Oh. So warm. I mean, I needed the fucking rations. Yum. What kind of milk is mozzarella made out of? Like, is it, just cow?
No one thing, brother.
But, like, I do want to kill these other guys, you know? If I'd been smart, I would not have come back to kill that person, but when have I ever claimed to be smart? Yeah, like, what are you supposed to do? mean, that would make sense and be reasonable, so the U.S. government can't fucking do that. I mean, again, y'all are using logic and reason and doing, you know, being smart about it, and the United States government is not capable of that in many cases. I know, like, they're like, the U.S. has a cheese surplus. I'm like, send me in with a box of wheat thins, and I'll do my part, yo. I know, every time I hear about that, I just get flashbacks to the Grapes of Wrath. Like, I feel like nobody's seeing... nobody's seeing the... No? Okay, nobody's seeing the parallels here? No? Okay. Bud, we need to run like hell. I mean, that shit still makes that shit is what makes the actual. Really? Huh.
Let's go.
To be fair, the processed cheese like stuff is the American cheese stuff is what makes the actual best grilled cheese sandwiches. That's just fact. Yeah, send me in with some bread and butter and some you know, like a frying pan and a hot plate and yeah, I'll do my part, yo. Make a rack like this to stretch skins on, actually. It's not hard to do.
Stop there, you.
No, fuck off. Watching other people get mauled by boars that aren't me.
I really think.
I do like shooting boars.
We have this. Vengeance is mine. How about them?
Fucking goddamn shit face, goddamn fucking
More,
crossbowman.
Flank the idiot. Hey, you!
Ooh, Pepperjack is really good.
Together, lads.
We actually had nachos for dinner last night. It was tasty as hell. Oh shit, didn't mean to do that.
I'll stage your welcome.
Yeah, you take care of that puppy. Thanks.
Pathetic.
Why do they have so many fucking oil jars in this camp? Holy shit.
Not getting away from me.
Oh, somebody's on fire.
Watch my lead.
Don't carry him, loot him. Oh, yeah, okay, carry this guy. Algae, I'm assuming. It's kind of stagnant water, so. That's what I'm guessing.
Too hot.
Oh, my fire again. Look. Dickweed, yeah. Why is there always that one pot? Oh.
I'll hold you!
Look.
No escaping your fate!
Hey, I'm getting alternately set on fire and chucked into walls in this camp. I feel like I've killed as many people as I've killed in here. I should have killed basically everybody here by now. Over there. And boar. Of course, there's fucking boar again. Not like all vegetables, or is it just like some vegetables that are fun? Because like if it's just some you're not a fan of, I mean just don't use the ones you're not a fan of. anything in here loot? Let's see, is there any... Ah. Is there any chests left in this outpost that I have not looted yet? Anything? Aha, yes. Anything else that I have not taken yet? Anything? No? Very good. Okay. I'm gonna head this way then.
Need to cloak myself here.
After I just murdered literally their entire garrison. Now she's worried about being spotted. What? Ah. Made pulled pork nachos last night, and by we I mean Kevin made pulled pork nachos last night. And they're really good. Probably have them again tonight because there's plenty of leftover pulled pork. Excuse me, ma'am. Just raiding your house. Don't mind me. Yeah. You're right about... I love veggie beef soup with like a big chunk of like crusty or toasty bread. That's good shit.
Who is the most gorgeous girl? You are, yes you are. Snuffling through the leaves, making daddy a fortune.
Nice
Oh,
pig.
this one!
Pig, you ignoramus. Lady Trotters is a hog. And the most unique and singular beauty.
Should I leave you two alone?
Please do. And not for the reasons you are insinuating. You are confusing her delicate nose with your earthy stench.
Excuse me, I bathe all the
Some like
time.
my smell. So, she's a mushroom hawk. I've heard of such rare beasts.
Mushrooms? Pfft. She sniffs out treasure.
Treasure?
To be fair, some would argue that truffles are a treasure, given how much you can charge for those fuckers.
Come, I'll show you.
There you go, my lovely. Find us riches and you shall have sweet red berries for supper.
Have a good one! I mean, yeah. Honestly, all you have to do to make me go... To make me go, ooh, what you making, is just start...
Oh, more rancid socks.
Just start
Bandits
frying
leave 'em
onions
lying
and
around
butter, and I'm like,
ladies
what you
drawn to
making?
their unholy stench.
What you making?
Oh, I lost cause. I'm going for a nap. If lady runs off, follow her, would you? What she finds, we'll share. The socks are all yours.
Oh, thanks, dude.
Run, lady! Find me something heavy and rich!
I wonder, do truffles only grow in Europe, or are they a thing in the United States as well? I've never heard of truffles around here.
Yes! A fine hoard! Good, Lady Trotters. You are the best of hogs. Go, Lady Trotters! Run like Fenrir's on your heels!
Finally, a pig that isn't trying to murder me. The novelty is almost too much. Oh, okay. That's... I wonder if you could train a hog to find, or a dog to find morel mushrooms. I know, some of these had to be so
You are a
fun.
beast to rival Gullenbusty, Freya's beloved golden boar. Did the dwarves make you too?
Are you a good pig?
I wouldn't
What
do
a good
for a
pig.
beast as clever as you.
I wonder, like, I know there's a few places that have managed to cultivate morel mushrooms too, but people say the ones grown in, grown in farms don't taste very good. So I wonder if there's a similar... I wonder if there's a similar sort of thing up with cultivated ones.
You'll not harm a bristle on this beautiful boar's back.
It's a good pig.
I'm taking the beast over your dead body.
Hey. Come here.
Get that boar! Its nose is gold!
The fuck's that coming from?
Get that boar! Its nose! Get that boar!
Out of there.
Its nose is golden!
Hey!
I'll protect you, lady.
Kill the dog! Make you bleed!
Well, somebody's gonna bleed. Doubt it'll be me. Okay, the fuck's the pig at?
I need your eyes, my friend.
Where'd pig go? Here, piggy, 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 piggy. Where'd she go? Huh. Welp. No, that could be. I don't know. Anyway. I think I might actually do some, like, actual quest. Pig heaven, I guess. I don't know for sure. The thing is, if you really know them, it's pretty obvious which ones are which, quite frankly. Like, I've heard of people confusing, like, young amanita mushrooms with puffballs, but honestly, they look nothing alike to me, so... Yeah, when you really know them, the differences are very, very obvious. So, it's not... It's just a matter of, you know, seeing them both a lot and really being familiar with them, and... Yeah, it's pretty obvious to me, but I suppose it's because I've spent a lot of time doing it. The also upside is that then you also know which ones are super poisonous, so if you ever need to off a motherfucker, you're just like, oh, here's some of these sauteed mushrooms. Aren't they delicious? Oh yeah, those were angels of death. You're like going to die now, and there's nothing anybody can do about it. Just serve them up a nice dinner of angel of death mushrooms and hemlock roots and say, bye-bye, motherfucker!
Give me a bench, Eivor. I've a thirst for plunder and
Join
glory.
me. Together we'll force open the doors of the Old Father's Hall.
Well, I mean, they say it looks alike, but they don't really. They could be maybe mistaken by somebody who doesn't know their shit, but it's pretty obvious to me, at least, which is which. Oh, the whole plant is poisonous, but the roots in particular have a lot of concentrated poison, and they look really similar to, say, wild parsnips or wild carrots. So, I mean, you could say, you know, serve yourself like wild carrots and serve them a bunch of
fodder and the like.
Yeah, well, yeah, and serve them up a bunch of wild hemlock roots, and just looking at the roots you couldn't tell the difference. But you realize pretty quickly when one of them started, you know, foaming at the mouth and dying.
Every pike and poker we have to take
exactly.
And you and your brother, are you still with me?
Yeah, generally speaking, it's advised that if you don't really know your shit, you don't forage for mushrooms. Go out with somebody who does know their shit.
In her castle now. She has men and supplies coming. Curse her eyes. Where is your brother and the odd fellow?
They continue their search for the woman Fulke.
Fulke!
He seems to think she will help us chase her to an early grave. But I do not understand how.
You do what you must, Eivor.
Yep, have a good one.
I'll ready what men I've got for the coming fight.
I'll move towards Kinnabella Castle and bring up the Fyrd for an assault. Edwin's fortress is strong and sure.
Is there anything I can do to weaken her grip on the Shire?
Cut some supply lines, perhaps? Yes.
Ah, there's a notion. You could chip away at her flag bearers if you see them, and
do
defend
that.
my Fyrd if any are in strife.
I can do that
we stole
too.
some of her supplies here. If you find any other stores like this, destroy them.
I can do that as well.
When you're ready for war, you'll find me at a camp near Kinnabella Castle.
Boring as bricks round here.
protect what our own...
I've already set some of their shit on fire. Well, that's always handy.
Cast about this land, my friend.
Oh, actually, I should stop at the store real quick and offload some crap and stock up on arrows again.
What can I tempt you with?
Come on, load. There we go.
You should always be fully stocked.
I agree.
I'm only buying these because I like you. You are wise to stock up.
Yeah, they'll clean you out of these too so I can upgrade shit. Hello, beep beep. Oh. You know, you can tell me you love me without hooking your claws into my leg. You can, you know.
This could come in very handy. Take care of yourself out there. Leaving already? Shame.
I must take my leave.
You don't
So
have
long.
to chew on the mic cord, I promised you. I know you think you do, but you don't have to. It's true. That's how else are you supposed to show love if you do not stick your claws through the human's soft, tender flesh? God, how did I not? Upgrade, socket some rooms in these. God. There, much better. My cabbages! Sorry. I saw you had a bunch of cabbages and I am in fact a terrible nerd person. So, you know. Let's see. Does it not show on the map where you have to go to, like, I don't know, like, wreck some of their shit? No? Okay. Well, I'm just gonna go over here and meander my way up to the other mystery over here. Yes, the cats, they need to draw blood to show how much they love you, of course. That's honestly why I trim my cat's claws, so if they're kneading on my lap or whatever, then they don't fucking, you know, flay my skin off while they're doing it. And I can usually tell exactly when I need to clip their claws again, because they start kneading on me or patting at my face. I'm like, ow, fuck! God, that's getting pointy.
Dear God, we're in trouble!
Oh.
Watch out over there, men! Yeah. Oh, Christ in holy heaven!
Geedridge asked me to help you whenever I could.
Hey, I found one of the places I have to help. Go me.
We're grateful for any help we can give.
I love those skirmishes where you just jam your that knife up through their fucking face.
Finish you!
Yeah.
Pay for your sin!
Preston Garvey, fucking hell.
That was a near-run thing. Thanks for helping us out.
Another settlement needs our help. Fuck's sake, Preston! I spent so much time in that game going, the moment I turn my back, y'all get in trouble. Can you not, can none of you actually take care of yourselves for 5 whole fucking seconds without my help? Is that a no? That's a no, isn't it? Okay, yeah, y'all are fucking useless. Like, yes, I will help them, Preston, but fuck's sake. Yeah, all of a sudden, like...
Aid me. Be my eyes.
You're like, oh shit, we're really in the shit now, boys. And all of a sudden I come, like, flying off a tower like, what's up, bitch? I heard that you were in need of me to keep, you know, y'all, like, fucking alive and shit. There's a lot of foxes here. And I'm about to get mauled by a bobcat. Okay. Like, fuck's sake. Like, seriously, like, I made literally all of you automated rocket launcher turrets, and I gave you all machine guns. What the fuck else? Ah, fuck. not. I don't want to have to kill you, kitty. Like, seriously. But yeah, so often, like, I would set up the settlements, I'd give them all good weapons, I'd do and yeah, and then, like, fuck, I'd come back 5 minutes later, and it's full of super mutants, and everything's on fire. I'm like, fucking hell, guys, come on. You can't be this incompetent.
What do you see?
There. Right over there, you say. He does not. The answer to that is no, he does not.
I should not be seen in this area.
You should maybe, like, put yourself out before you start trying to, you know, like... See? You can, like, stop, drop, and roll and put yourself out. That's what he's done. Then you don't end up quite so well, you know, well done, I guess. Or, no, I guess not, you know, you don't have to, yeah, quite so singed, exactly. But, like, if they don't wanna, I suppose I'm not gonna make them. Oh my god, yeah, that has bugged the absolute shit out of me in... Like, you know, you'll be walking around and, just kind of, like, looking at all the dust and everything around you in Fallout, and you're like, oh my god, I'm gonna get so much, like... And they're like, nah, there's no radiation here. I'm like, are you sure? Are you totally sure? No knit, only play with Kali.
Gone. All gone. Damn.
What's up, bro?
Why the cursing, Vikinger?
These are the funeral embers of the last of my raiding crew. One by one, they have fallen.
It is a heavy loss.
There is more. Just days ago, news from Norway
No,
tells
they,
me my family
you obviously
has
you
been
need help
taken
from
by the
dog
plague.
and cats.
All of them. All.
Vikinger.
My wife, my children. All my pretty ones. It is too much.
You must grieve for your lost friend.
I cannot weep. As a raider, I taught myself not to. Could you give me leave to weep?
What
Oh
do you
yeah,
mean?
bro.
You are a Vikinger, as am I. Perhaps if you gave me leave.
I really don't
I
think
would
enough has been
water
written
the
about
earth
how
with a
sexy
storm
Eivor's
of
face
tears to
scar
soften
is.
the pain.
Like, just want to point that out.
Consider me your chieftain. Consider that I command you. Weep, Vikinger. Weep.
It is no good. I cannot. I cannot. Oh, God.
Aw. There, buddy. There you go. Poor guy. Wonder if I hop over here, I'll jump right into another, another bunch of random dudes who need my help. I love border collies, though. We had a border collie when I was growing up. She used to herd us kids around the yard. That was her job. That she self-appointed herself, like, well, I guess I gotta keep the human puppies out of trouble. So that's what she dedicated all of her border collie must herd the things energy to, is guarding and herding the children away from the yard and keeping them where Mom said. Mom would say something like, Gretchen, make sure they don't go outside the yard, and Gretchen would be like, I got this. And she did. Oh, my parents have a Vizsla. His name is Doofus because he is one. He's a good boy. He is not a very bright boy, but he is a very good boy. He has a little sweater he wears in cold weather because he does not have very thick fur. Because Vizslas their fur is very short. Mom maintains that Gretchen was the best babysitter she ever had. Yes, exactly. I maintain Gretchen understood English, at least to some degree, because Mom would literally, like, say, okay, Gretchen, make sure the kids stay inside the yard, and she fucking would. Or she'd be like, okay, they can go down to Grandma's house, but make sure they stay in Grandma's yard, and Gretchen would be like, I got this. And then she would. Doofus likes to go for walks, and he likes to, he's actually pretty good at, he's pretty good at scenting, like, pheasants or whatever in the underbrush. And then, like, he'll smell one, and he'll absolutely, he's had zero hunting training, but he will absolutely point at it and, like, almost vibrate in place. And then he always looks kind of disappointed that we didn't actually shoot the pheasant and tell him to bring it back. Yeah, he'll be like, it's right there! It's right there! Go ahead and shoot it! Go ahead and shoot it, now I can bring it back. And then we're like, oh, did you find a pheasant? And he's like, but you didn't shoot it. Why didn't you shoot it for me? But his favorite, well, not so much anymore. He's not quite so young anymore, but it used to be his very, very favorite thing would be if one of us just started running and he could just run and run and run alongside us. That was like his favorite thing. That's a bear. You want a bear.
Gonna need
On the plus side, if you had a Tibetan Mastiff, you wouldn't need like a couch. You could just sit on the dog's back. I mean, yeah, that's a good point, actually.
Let's be going now.
A bit on the big side. Yeah, I would say that's I would say that would be accurate for Tibetan Mastiff. They have mead. I don't mind if I do. Just get a drink mid-battle. There's the key. The plus size with the Tibetan Mastiff is you could probably ride it like a horse.
Thor
like,
lends me strength.
into battle or some shit. Just drinking mead with her bare fucking hands. Holy shit. I mean, honestly, no apex predator should be, like, you look at a bear and you're like, yeah, that thing could totally kill me. But they're so fucking cute with their little ears. Like, no apex predator should be that fucking adorable. Why they have to be pigs? Like, objectively, bears are adorable, and they're also exactly. One of my favorite things to watch on the internet is, like, people who do, you know, wildlife rescue and rehab, and they, like, when they have, like, a weasel, And I just love watching them do their little war dance. It's so cute. Yes, it's so cute. I know, I want to pet a lion.
Something is wrong. Foul.
I mean, objectively,
cursed.
that is a terrible idea. But I still wanna. Hey.
No mercy, rats.
I know, I want to ruffle a tiger's head. I want to ruffle their hair so bad. And objectively, I know that that would, you know, get my arm torn off. Oh, snow leopards are so fluffy. Objectively, a terrible idea.
Smells like a trap.
But that doesn't stop me from wanting to, because they're good fluffy boys. Oh yeah, humans literally saw wolves and went, that looks like it's friend-shaped. And the great thing about that is that wolves looked at us and went, that looks like it's friend-shaped. Ah, there we go.
Ugh, damn troll magic.
I know, they have such big tootsies.
Easy now. Something's not right.
How about some flaming green skulls on poles stuck outside my house? That'd be dope as shit. What's that? They sacrificed a priest, it looks like? I mean, you know, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. Because too fluffy. Too much fluff for science. It's like, I love watching huskies in the snow. And like people will sometimes say, you know, you shouldn't leave like your dog outside because, you know, that they'll get cold in cold weather. But our neighbors used to, our husky, when I was a kid, our neighbors had a husky, and that dog used to literally refuse to come inside from the snow. Even though, like, they would be like, no, come on in, come in, come in, get in here, man, get in here, it's cold out. That dog would be like, nah, actually I'm good out here, thanks. Thanks for the offer, but actually I'm fine. You know, but if I go out that way, I feel like I went out the way I wanted to live. Like, I went out the way I wanted to. I died happy at that point. Oh, yeah, actually, there was a video I was watching on YouTube of a guy who, it was like 100 degrees out in the summer, and he had like a bottom, he had one of those fridges that has a freezer on the bottom, you know? And he just opened it, and his husky just went in, walked into the freezer and laid down. I'm like, you poor thing. Yeah, and the Huskies down in Texas. I saw that too, and like the Huskies down in Texas, and it's just outside. Like, no, finally we have reasonable weather.
Stretch your wings, Sunan.
Finally, the weather does not suck out here. And like I think Huskies are actually like down to like they're good down to like just with their fur down to like -40 or 50 Fahrenheit, which is otherwise known as stupid cold.
Around to the side of them, lads. Stay on your toes, or we'll be on the gibbet.
You there? Why are you crawling about?
A patrol of Edwin's men is coming this way. We're gonna jump them.
Oh, we're killing somebody? I'm in. And like, yeah, normally that would be a good impulse to try to keep the dogs in cold weather, but Huskies were literally bred for
steady boys.
Arctic conditions, so they actually are literally our neighbor's husky in winter preferred to sleep outside because it had its thick winter coat in, and it just was legitimately more comfortable outside the cold than it was in the heated house. But yeah, Huskies and Malamutes. Huskies are smaller and faster than Malamutes. But Malamutes were bred to pull heavier loads. But Huskies were bred for lighter loads, but lighter but faster travel. Nah, that's pretty much. And then in summer, like, our neighbor would sit out on the front porch and brush that husky out, and just clouds of fur would float away. And there'd always be birds hanging around that they just grab up lots and lots of the undercoat as it shed out to take and line their nests with. Honestly, apparently the indigenous people of Siberia and the indigenous people of Alaska used to trade back and forth on a pretty regular basis, which honestly makes perfect sense, because, I mean, Russia's, 50 miles away from Alaska at the narrowest point, so it's not that far away, really. But they used to journey back and forth and trade every so often, and it's thought that the original stock for Huskies and Malamutes both was brought over. Yeah. Samoyeds were also, they're warming dogs, but they were also used to, they're herding dogs. They were bred to help keep people warm and also to herd reindeer. The peoples who live by herding reindeer. Yeah, well, it said the ancestors of Malamutes were brought over when the ancestors of the various tribes who live in northern Alaska and Canada came across here, and so they're still very, very close genetically to each other, honestly. Here's a video I saw too of it's a cold, snowy day out. And the Samoyed is just laying out in the snow, and their person's like, come on in, get in here, it's cold out, come on, come in. And the Sami is just like, nah, I'm good actually. Dogs were actually so integral to the Inuit way of life. I guess there was a campaign in Canada that ended up with white people killing a lot of their sled dogs because, well, they claimed it was, you know, for public safety and stuff, but it was probably actually because people knew that, you know, the dogs were very important to their way of life, and, you know, genocide, yeah. And I think an apology was just issued about that recently. And a lot of Canada is still denying. They're like, oh no, we killed a bunch of your dogs for public safety reasons. And the Inuit are like, bullshit. Bullshit you did.
God's justice awaits, coward!
Because I was reading some about that, and I guess there was a lot of white people who settled in the area who were scared of the sled dogs because the Huskies and such like were pretty self-sufficient and could hunt for themselves, and white fragility is a whole thing. Like, they know where I am, okay. So they killed like thousands of sled dogs. Just an apology was just recently issued, but they're like, oh yeah, they're still like, oh yeah, we're sorry we killed a bunch of your dogs off, but it wasn't because we were racist. And the Inuit cooperatively are just like, bullshit you. It's not because we're trying to genocide us. We know what the fuck's up, assholes.
Gonna die! Flank the idiot!
Well, and apparently there's a whole thing of like, Inuit children were taught not to, you know, antagonize sled dogs because the sled dogs would defend themselves and fight back and stuff. And white children were taught no such thing. So they would, you know, fuck with the sled dog, and then they would get bitten or whatever, and then the white people would be like, oh, nope, your dog's vicious, gotta shoot. One dog bit a kid, so we gotta shoot all of the dogs in town. So, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, they are probably extinct. Well, and sled dogs weren't, I mean, they weren't pets. They were working dogs and considered almost members of the family. So, like, Inuit children learned to respect them early on in life. But white kids would come up and try to grab at them and stuff because they weren't traditionally chained. They were let just to wander around the camp, and they'd, you know, scavenge for scraps, and they'd hunt small game, or even they'd hunt larger game in packs. And they'd go out with the hunters to help sniff out seal holes and defend them. Like, they were valued because they could smell a polar bear coming long before the hunters knew that a polar bear was in the area, and they would warn their people, hey, polar bear's coming. But anyway, Inuit children learned respect for them early on in life, and then white children would come along and just treat them like, you know, like terrible misbehaved children would treat a dog, you know, like pull on their ears and shit, and then predictably get bitten. And then the Canadian police would shoot literally every sled dog in town in retaliation. But this also, of course, made it much easier to herd native groups into camps and try to force them to accept, you know, white people's way of living. Because sled dogs were their, you know, their transportation. They were their hunting partners. They were everything. They were really integral to the way of life. And I was reading about this. I'm like, yeah, that's terrible and sad, but I am unfortunately not surprised. I remember being a kid. Fuck, I remember being a kid and my mom and dad said, hey, listen, if you're, you know, mistreating an animal and it turns and bites you, that's your own fucking fault. Don't do that shit. But yeah, it was just now, within the last 10 years, that native tribes got an apology for that, and it was a pretty insincere one. Like, wow, we're awful. Fucking terrible. Holy shit. And Canada claims to be, oh, so much better than the United States, but in native relations particularly, they are not at all. Is there anybody else who's not dead around here?
Survey the area soon.
Ah. Yeah, that's fucking awful. Holy shit. When it comes to indigenous relations and being fucking terrible about them, yeah, no, this is kind of depressing. Yeah, you're right. Another question is, how the fuck can I get in here? Because I can't remember. Aha! Shoot you? Yes. Perfect. All these wheat thins are superior to all other brands. Like, all these wheat thins are legit better than actual wheat thins. Ooh, yes. Actually, the Aldi's crackers, Aldi brand anything in general is excellent. Honestly, Aldi is where I do most of my shopping, given half a chance. I only go to other places if Aldi doesn't have the thing I'm looking for. Aldi is also the only place I've ever found lingonberry jam in the wild aside from IKEA around here. Ooh, yeah, their German chocolate cake is fucking like... Yeah, it's basically... Yes. Hello all. Or hello, welcome to the so... And I'm leaving this area before... those wolves attack me and I have to kill them and it will make me sad. Oh man, all these, I actually love sparkling water. And all these, like, sometimes has, like, the sparkling lemon lime flavored water, and that shit's the best.
If they see me, this will get messy.
Owned by the same family, aren't they? Like, I think one brother owns the Aldi side and the other brother owns the Little side. Oh fuck, I hate those paper things. There's apparently an Asian food market down in the Quad Cities that I have never been to. We're gonna have to make a run down there sometime because, honestly, you can get stuff at Asian food markets that you could never find anywhere else. And I am always a sucker for green tea flavored, what are those little mochi ball things? Or whatever? I don't know what the fuck they are, but they're fucking delicious. And I need that. Yeah, that's less of a thing in some other areas that aren't as heavily Hispanic as, say, California or New Mexico or Arizona. Ooh, I haven't had quail eggs in fucking forever. Ooh, I can go up here and weaken this guy's hold as well as get some sweet, sweet, shiny, fucking... sweet, shiny loots.
Best not to draw attention here.
And you mentioned boiled eggs, and now I kind of want hard-boiled eggs. Or soft-boiled eggs. Yeah, that's the only place I've ever seen quail's eggs around here, honestly, is in, like, Asian markets.
or we'll be fighting till doomsday. On God left, Advocate. Almost interested? Or we'll really be in peril of our souls.
Ooh, every other Friday is payday for me. And I like to, every payday Friday, we order delivery food at work, usually Chinese. And this day is going to be Chinese payday Friday. And I'm already fucking looking forward to it. Because the place near us does, like, a fucking impeccable black pepper chicken that is the shit, and I love it. And also a shrimp angel hair pasta that is just the shit. They also do a really good, like, spicy tofu. And now I'm fucking hungry. Fuck.
Take your last breath.
Bok choy. I should try growing bok choy one of these years. Like maybe this year. I think I've got some seed for it I picked up last year, Pete. But I've never really tried growing it.
What?
Door not off now.
You die now. Put an arrow in the dog.
I love hitting people off of cliffs and just watching them smash.
Read the worms. Station. Work with me.
I wonder if I can huck this over there from here to set that shit on fire. Not quite. Maybe if I arc it more? A little too high that time. There we go. Should blow up in a sec. There we go. Excellent.
The thrill of the...
Come, brothers. Let's end this.
Where's that? Ah. Fucking crossbowmen. I hate them so much. Actually has somebody who has stood fully inside many raspberry bushes in my day. It's kind of prickly. Do not actually recommend. What you want is to stand next to a raspberry bush, shoving raspberries into your face as fast as possible.
Feel my breath on your neck.
Ew, are you trying to flirt with me? What the fuck? Feel my breath on your neck? No, I'd rather not, actually. Raspberries actually have shorter thorns than blackberries. But they break off real easy and get stuck in your skin, and you get little boils from it. And blackberries just try to, you know, Blackberries just try to fucking bleed you out. Because their thorns aren't fucking around. They're just like, oh, no, I'm gonna stab you to death. I would rate raspberry thorns as more annoying than blackberry thorns. Oh yeah, they're absolutely both tasty as shit. But blackberry thorns hurt more than raspberry thorns. Oh man, they're so good. I want...
Eat this! The Lord will see us through.
Honestly... I would like... man, I can't wait until it's like in season. Fresh blackberries and stuff, and black raspberries and raspberries are in season again. That shit's so good.
Remain steadfast.
Yum. My problem whenever I'm picking berries is that I usually put like a few in the bucket, a handful in my mouth, a few in the bucket, a handful in my mouth, a few more in the bucket, and another handful in my mouth. Which isn't really a problem, but is if you're trying to get enough to, you know, like make jam or whatever. But they just taste so good right off the bush, jammed into my face. Honestly, my very favorite are black raspberries, which grow wild or feral around here. They're sort of like a cross almost between a blackberry and a raspberry. Not literally, but that's just kind of talking about the taste. One of my favorite things in the entire world is black raspberry pie. Yeah, I know where a few big patches of both blackberries and black raspberries are around here. They require some mild trespassing, but that's just a given whenever you're picking berries, so I mean...
I have weakened Edwin's defenses enough. Ambushing her soldiers should be my final strike before the battle begins.
And honestly, raspberry jam is so easy to make, too, because they've got enough natural pectin in them that you don't even... All you need is raspberries and... That's it. That's all you need. Raspberry sugar and a water bath. That's all you need. Ivor comes back. Oh, you wanted to... Oh, you wanted to assault it with an army? I just, Well, this is embarrassing. I thought you said, Eivor, kill the fort, so I did. And now everybody up there is dead. We took the fort, yay! So when's the main assault? The what now? Oh, this is embarrassing. I just killed everybody myself. You killed the entire fort. Correct. Yes, all of them. I got all of them.
Nice gear. God's justice awaits, coward.
How'd you take the entire fort alone? Well, I just started killing them and I didn't stop until they were all dead. I thought that's what you wanted? Actually, growing them on a balcony is probably the only thing that could contain them from taking over the entire area. Yeah, like, they kept being creepy assholes, so I was like, well, I can't not kill him. That might have been actually Sigurd's plan, to be fair. I just said something about weaken them by killing the soldiers, and my sister just went, okay. And then she came back and she's like, okay, they're all dead. What? Yeah, they're all dead. You killed them all alone? I mean, I thought that's what you wanted me to do. You said we need to kill them all, so I did that, and this is such a misunderstanding. How embarrassing. You know, the one kick I do miss from Odyssey is the This Is Sparta kick, where you can just, like, get them on the edge of a cliff and fucking kick them off. That shit was great. And he's like, you're trying to overshadow me. And Ivor's like, it's not fucking hard, jackass. I'm just going about my business. And you're like, how dare you overshadow my greatness?
I weakened Edwin's defenses enough. Ambushing her soldiers should be my final strike before the battle begins.
Exactly. It's not like I'm trying. Oh wait, there's still some armor in here that I need to get. That's right. That's my whole point of coming in here. I got carried away with killing everybody. And forgot that I was here to get the cool loots.
We'll be in the bushes.
Meanwhile, Randavi's just like, that's hot. What, like, it's hard? Oh, I don't know that I can get in there until the... quest.
Flank the idiot. Press hard.
Who did that? Yeah, I think I have to... I did like Abilene, yeah.
Let's bleed you. Get back here and face God's justice awaits, coward!
Yeet. Man, that's a pretty view. Especially after murdering, I don't know, like 80 dudes. So, where the fuck's that? On the north shore of the Great Ouse. Eastern border of Exenfordshire. Great Oaks River, okay, so there. That's the Thames. At Glenforda. Okay, so here's Glenforda. Okay. I know, it's honestly very rude of Syndicate to force me to play as Jacob sometimes. Like, this guy. God damn it. Fuck. Fine, I'll play with him if you're gonna force me to. Exactly, and then he does something dumbass, and you're like, fucking... Exactly, thank you! Evie's the competent one around here, and we all know it, so... You go play around in a whorehouse like we all know you want to, and leave Evie to actually do the fucking, you know... Leave Evie to actually take care of the family assassination business. Exactly. You're so correct about that. Oh god. No shit.
Show me what lies ahead. Near an old harbor. This is the camp.
You really don't want to do this, bud. Cutthroat. Interestingly enough, that's what I intend to do to all of them. I needed those. Oh, it's nuts. Excellent.
Near an old harbor. This is the camp. What see you, old friend?
Hey, Sigurd. It's fine. I killed everybody.
How do we plan who's in our care? Do we say, where have you gone?
Hey, dumb fucks, I'm here.
How do we charm her when she's in our care? Do we say what we're after? Or do we dance around the idea?
From what I've learned about Vulcan, she's not shy about sharing her esoterica. If
I say we fucking stab her, because fuck that lady.
And here's Eivor.
Ah, you timed things well. The holy woman Fulke is close by.
Imprisoned at St. Alban's Monastery, just around the bend.
This is our moment, Eivor. After this, everything changes.
I might be pleased for you if I knew who this woman was and why we needed her.
Thank you, Eivor. Yes, we can kill her, but unfortunately not soon enough for my taste.
You've done nothing of the sort. Nothing but give me your blind word.
I wish to speak to her. Me, your Jarl. That alone is reason.
You haven't done shit of Jarling. I take care of all your shit.
Eat went into an eel.
Fulke is not the only advantage we seek here, Eivor. There will be treasures in St. Albanese. More than we can count.
I've already plundered St. Albanese Abbey and lifted its treasures from nave to crypt.
Way
I saw no prisoners of note.
You guys.
She is there. I know it. And she is the most valuable treasure of them all. Eivor.
Eivor's like, nah, I already been there. I already took all their shit. Way the fuck ahead of you.
Because we trusted one another. Because you knew I would never lead you into folly. Never wager our lives before a
yeah, well, shit's changed, and you're being a fucking dumb shit now.
Embracing me as you once did, as your brother, your family.
Sigurd, you know I would never betray your trust in me. I'll fight with you.
Then I would grow up and I realized, nah, I gotta get all this shit done myself.
Dietrich is counting on us.
Of course he is, and soon we will deliver. Come.
Like, if y'all would just explain. Yeah, obviously we're blaming this all on Bassett.
No crypts, no prisoners.
Nothing I can recall for certain.
I'm gonna save it there and call it for today. I will be playing Witcher later on because I guess I just want to destroy any semblance of a sleep schedule Squid has. But I gotta do some stuff around the house here, so I will be on later. And we'll call it for today.